Welcome to the 29 for 29 podcast. 29 for 29 is an initiative to enable, amplify, and support young climate change makers in the run up to COP29. Our mission is to amplify their voices and to give them a platform to share their stories and to inspire young people. Today, we are joined by Raviteja. Welcome, Raviteja.
Hi, hello.
We're happy to have you on the podcast today. Let's start. Could you tell us a little bit about yourself and your work?
Uh, Hello, everyone. Myself, Raviteja. I'm a recently graduated engineer from Acharya Nagarjuna University in the Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering. And I also represented as Youth Ambassador of EPTRA, which is known as Environment Protection Training and Research Institute from Hyderabad. My work is basically we are conducting awareness camps in rural areas. Our focus is main in rural areas rather than the urban areas and all cities and towns.
That's really good to know. I'd like to ask you what inspired you to join the climate movement and how has your journey been up until now?
Initially, I had some curiosity about the climate issue. While I was in my fifth semester, I think I came across a Google form regarding the Youth Climate Conclave. They asked me to make a video of 2 minutes about climate change, and then that's where all it started. I made a video on organic farming and got selected to the event. The event sparked a deeper passion in me regarding the sustainable development and climate change, and I gained some valuable insights into the climate change. After that, I was selected for the National Youth Conclave conducted by Ministry of Environment and Forest, Forest and Climate Change through EPTRA. Before that event, we had an immersion program under the leadership of Srimati Vani Prasad ma'am and the EPTRA team. We had some valuable sessions there on climate change, sustainable development, circular economy, and all. After that event, EPTRA gave us a tag Youth Ambassadors. Until then, it was just uh, to be aware of climate change, and after that, it became a responsibility to save the planet. And we have been conducting the awareness camps, and we came across some initiatives and all. That is where all it started.
That's wonderful. You mentioned that you've worked in rural areas. So I would like to ask you that based on your personal experiences, uh, working in the rural areas, what has been one of the most impactful moments for you? If you could share that with us.
Yes. So usually we went to the initially we went to the households while they are uneducated while in rural areas. So they all are not listening to us. We went to the schools and conducting awareness camps. After that, a science exhibition came across in my college. So I am presenting an experiment. I am demonstrate a project to the students. So the school besides our college visiting to the academic exhibition. So why the childrens who I gave the awareness, they came to me and said that, brother, we stop avoiding plastic, we stop using plastic, and we educated to our parents, and I think it is the most impactful to me.
That's really nice to hear that your work is having such a big impact on children. Um, as far as your awareness camps in for ending single-use plastics are concerned, while conducting these camps, did you face any challenges? And if you did, how did you overcome these challenges?
Yes, I faced some challenges, especially initially we went to the households in the rural areas to directly raise the awareness. And while people listened while some people are listened and some didn't even care about us, what we are speaking and what we are telling. uh, they weren't concerned about the issues like climate change and all. We decided to change our approach and then reached out to the schools. One of my uncles who works as a teacher helped me to get the permission to conduct an awareness camp in his school. We created awareness among the school children and they listened to us, and they went to their home and teach it to their parents. Like every parent is supposed is listen to the children, so that is what the approach is changed. So, and we share all the, we create awareness regarding the climate change and we teach sustainable goals, and we share that uh, mission life mission life goals and all. So that is what the challenges and how we overcome that.
Now, I would like to ask you that what is one message that you would like to give to local leaders or young people just like you who wish to create an impact or wish to become change makers?
For young people like me, we are the youth and we are the future leaders to our society, and it is our responsibility to save our planet. And I think a step comes from us is very, which is very impact, I think. And we have some we have some great energy. So if we are step into that uh, climate change and all, I think it will be a great impact. Coming to the local leaders, I think uh, there are mainly focused on urban development and all. They are very less concerned about the rural areas. I think if we if some leaders are more concerned in the rural areas, then it will be better.
That's a very good point. I agree with you, and I hope that your message goes through
Yes.
to local leaders. Amazing. So now I would like to ask you that if the world leaders could hear you, what is one message that you would like to give to them?
Okay. If all leaders hear me, then I will say that uh, first thing is everybody cares about the single plastic and all, and my concern is about organic farming. So there is very less organic farming happened in India. So I think it is better to take initiatives regarding the organic farming, not only in India, across the world.
I completely agree with you. And I think with this, we have come to the end of our podcast. Thank you so much for telling us about your experiences and thoughts. It was great having you on the podcast.